This is it. The final day. The last episode. The last 10 questions and Jack Attack of the first annual 50 Days of Jack. Without further ado, let's enjoy.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I knew you would come. I dreamt it.
Sure.
Couldn't get anyone to join you, huh? Yeah, I know how you feel. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Cookie Masterson's Closet, featuring random items from a sad and meaningless life.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash.
I'm very curious about what the prize is for that one.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Get ready, time for question one.
Let's start with, let's get Shark Tanked.
Huh.
What would not go into a Mark Cuban sandwich? $1 million worth of ham, $1 million worth of Swiss cheese, $1 million worth of... You just couldn't cut the mustard. Want to see the right answer? A Cuban sandwich
really?
includes, among other things, ham, Swiss cheese, and mustard, but not sauerkraut. Honestly, though, I prefer a Donald Trump sandwich. It's similar to a Cuban, except it's topped with a giant mess of onion strings.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
I call this one the rich and the horse-powerful. Not counting umpires, how would you describe a game of regulation polo in terms of total horsepower? 8 horsepower, 10 horsepower, 16 horsepower, or 110 horsepower?
Oh boy. 8 seems like the safe answer.
A regulation
And
polo
it's
team
the right
has
answer.
4 players, each riding a horse. When both teams are on the field, that's 8 total horses, or in terms of horsepower, 8 HP.
Huzzah!
I think every sport should be played while riding horses. Basketball on horseback, tennis on horseback, horse racing on horseback. That's where a jockey is riding a horse that is riding another horse.
What about football? How would that work?
Next up, Jumpin' Jack Hash. And this Dis or Dat is open 24 hours.
Whee!
I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a way to order your hash browns at the restaurant chain Waffle House, or a song by the Rolling Stones. If it's Waffle House hash browns, press the left arrow. If it's the Rolling Stones, press the right arrow. Okay, we're off.
Go, go, go!
Smothered. Covered. Shattered. All the way. Happy. Country. Brown sugar.
Perfect!
You got some satisfaction.
Sure did. Awesome.
The Rolling Stones only ever order their hash browns one way, with extra hash. Next, it takes tattoo to tango.
Oh, really?
And as usual, give me a correct answer and I'll reward you with an extra $1,000. Put these tattoos in order of where they appear on the person's body from highest to lowest. Mike Tyson's Maori tattoo, Justin Bieber's Jesus figure tattoo, Lisbeth Salander's dragon tattoo. Mike Tyson, Justin Bieber, Lisbeth Salander,
stupid.
Justin Bieber, Lisbeth Salander, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson. Any last words? Too late. One right answer coming up.
It was
Mike Tyson's Maori tattoo is on his face, Lisbeth Salander's dragon tattoo is across her back, and Justin Bieber's tattoo of the figure of Jesus is on his calf. I've thought about getting a tattoo, but my doctor recommends I let several of my other infections heal first.
That's very fair.
5 fingers.
Pucker up for Coral doesn't count.
Nope.
Which island is still holding its V card? Nerdy Cyprus, geeky St. Thomas, dweeby Trinidad, or sweaty New Guinea?
Absolutely no idea. Let's see.
Can't do anything right, can you?
Sure can't.
This would have worked. Having your
St.
V-card
Thomas.
is a way of saying you're a virgin. None of the other islands here are part of the U.S. or British Virgin Islands, but St. Thomas is a U.S. Virgin Island.
If you say
At
so.
least you know it doesn't have any STDs, which is a lot more than I can say for the Caymans. That's the end of a thrilling first round, and it looks like you might be getting the hang of this. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2.
Oh yeah, and also...
And don't forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay, let's see what's next.
Help! We'll save you! Let's have some 6!
Here's one for you. You're Heston, my patience. If instead of a planet of the apes, Charlton Heston crash-landed on a planet of the Apiaries, what might you hear him exclaim while being taken prisoner? Get your stinking feathers off me, you damn dirty parrot! Get your stinking claws off me, you damn dirty grizzly bear! Get your... Hey, way to be wrong!
Really?
Ready for this? An
Oh.
apiary is a place where colonies of bees are kept for the production of honey. Yes, little known fact, honey is not actually made by bears. Stupid lying bear-shaped honey containers. You gotta be careful when gathering that honey though, because bees don't just give it up. You have to pry it from their cold dead mandibles.
Question 7.
Yeah, shake your funky bang.
Coming up next, better homes and graveyards.
Boop.
Suppose the killer from Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart appeared on an episode of HGTV's House Hunters. Considering where he hid the body of his victim, what feature would he look for in a house? Lots of extra closet space? Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. The killer in The Telltale Heart hid his victim's body under the floorboards, so he'd want to be able to remove those things without too much hassle. Personally, though, I think he should have gone with that 2-bedroom colonial with the granite kitchen countertops. Sure, there's not a lot of space for hiding murdered bodies, but the neighborhood has such great schools. You're alone in the dark here.
But...
But you won't be alone for much longer because you've just won a girlfriend mop from my closet. Come out of the closet with a hot babe. Today's wrong answer of the game gets you another 8,000 on top of your current score. Sweet.
There we go.
Follow me down to the sea.
Ocho.
Up next, bring the champagne. What do an NFL football game and a wine bottle
boy.
have in common? They both have cork, they both have a tech. Excuse me.
I jumped the gun on that one.
Here's what you meant to pick. In American football, one team can kick the ball to the other via a punt, which is also the name of the large indentation on the bottom of a wine bottle.
Well, fine.
And if you're a fan of football, you simply must go to California. It's home to some of the most verdant football fields in the world.
Oh my gosh, it's question 9 already?
Here we have Kiss the Cookie.
Yay!
I'm really excited because today I get to test my brand new Fortune Cookie Opener 3000. I ordered it from the Sky Mall catalog. I just started up and, Whoa! This thing works like a dream!
Cookie fortune with cookie fortune cookie Masterson.
I gotta be more careful. I almost cut my fortune up. Try not to let things get under your skin. All right. So then, what skin condition should I make sure not to contract? Eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, or scabies?
Scabies sounds right. It also sounds fake, which worries me.
Scabies is a skin condition caused by tiny mites that burrow under your skin.
Creepy.
I definitely don't want that. I've got enough trouble with this mouse that somehow got trapped under my skin. Oh, I hate it when he runs up my back.
That's scary.
And now, A gibberish question?
Wait, what?
How would I spell this question backwards? Strawcab sith noit sook, leps I dua wop, strawcab noit sick sit lems I dua wop, strawcab noit suok, sith leps I dua wop, or very carefully.
How would...
Watch your time! Yep, that's the question spelled backwards.
Cool.
I always find it so folksy and funny when somebody says, "You've got it bass-ackwards," instead of bass-ackwards. I mean bass-ackwards. No, I mean bass-ackwards. Are you kidding me? Now I can't say it right. Bass-ackwards. Okay, ass backwards. Thank you.
Dang it. Oh well. And now, time for the final Jack attack of this Lent.
Brace yourself for the attack. I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. A probing film. You directed aliens in what movie? Good luck.
Yeah, fun. Steven Spielberg. Heck if I know. Well, we're gonna not get many points this round, I think. Unless like a miracle happens. Which it never does. Oh, I take it back. Sometimes it's no miracle. Ridley Scott. There we go. That one was just so obvious. Mel Gibson. I don't know why I did that. John Carpenter. That thingy, what? Not Men in Black. Although I still need to see that movie. He did not direct that. There you go. Next. Contact. One more, or are we done? One more. James Cameron. Okay, I already missed it, I think. Whatever. I guess we'll just end here, because I don't think there's going to be one more. And what's our final score of Lent?
There it is! Giving direction to aliens on set is hard. Trust me, I'm doing a staged adaptation of Predator, and the alien lead has been difficult to work with. No, you're just saying the lines, Predator. I need you to feel them.
You don't know Jack!
And with that, my friends, the 50 Days of Jack is complete. We have done every single episode in You Don't Know Jack 2015. One for every single day of Lent. How about that? So, I gotta say, I really enjoyed doing this series. I'm a big fan of You Don't Know Jack. And so, getting to do this as a series for Lent was really fun to do. On top of that, though, it was a lot of work to do this. I started production of this in November, and today is February 25th, 2019. So I've been at this for a long, long time. In fact, just for reference's sake, I'm going to go ahead and quickly grab the day that I finished making the first episode of You Don't Know Jack for this. Give me 1 minute. You Don't Know Jack, the first episode, was recorded on... Let's find it. Now, is it not going to tell me on my phone what day it was first made? I might have to grab this somewhere else. Anyway, long story short though, let's just suffice to say that it's been a long time since I've made the original episode, the first episode of the series, and yep, it's been a long road, but it's finally done. I will say though, my channel has suffered a bit in the fact while I've been making this, because I am behind on content now. I need to get recording other games to get through summer, because I've been putting so much effort into this series. I'm definitely going to probably need to find a different way to do this for next year, where it's not so much of a huge burden on me, but we still get to play another Jackbox game for Lent of 2020. Yep, that's it. That was the 50 Days of Jack. I hope you stayed with me ever since day one and diligently watched every single episode I made. That'd be really awesome if you did. It made me feel really good and like this effort was worth it. Even if you did though, thank you so much for watching the 50 Days of Jack. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe for more. And I will see you next year for another round of the 50 Days of Jack.